Dégolo Sénégal. Jara to get a son of manga jungle, get the bush at the fire. I left the technology examining a summer. I'm the fit of Mugana.
Class. Today we are going to deal with our third lesson. The topic of the lesson, so let's write first the date. Today is Thursday, July is the 9th, 2020. So the topic of our today's lesson is moral values. And our text is about violence against women. Our objectives . So by the end of the lesson, you should have one, you should have practiced word derivation. Second, you should have learned, So you should have practiced word derivation. The first point. The second point, you should have learned how to write an email, a paragraph, or a dialogue. And our third point we are going to see is verb tenses. Now these are the objective of our today's lesson. And when we finished, at the end of the lesson, we are going to talk about functions and notions. And these functions and notions will be about how to express agreement or disagreement. How to express agreement or disagreement. Second, how to give an opinion. Okay, class, here you have on the board what we are going to see. Now what we are going to do is I'm going to show you a picture. The first activity will be a picture description. You look at the picture and you give me ideas about this picture. Okay, class, so we're going to look at our picture. Here's the picture. So what can you see on this picture? Yes, you can see a man. You can see a woman. Yeah. And what's happening? Are they happy? For sure, no. What's the man doing? Yes, he's shouting. He's shouting. And what about the woman? What can you say about the woman? Is she happy? No, she's not. So, what's this picture about? This picture is about domestic violence. What we call domestic violence is violence in a couple, for example, between husband and wife. Now, can you give me some ideas about what can bring this violence in a family? And this violence here, we see that this violence is against a woman. But against who else can we have violence in a family? Yes, we can have violence against the woman. We can also have violence against children. But is this a good thing? For sure, no. Violence doesn't solve any problem. So if there's a problem in a couple, for example, between a man, husband, and wife, what can they do to solve the problem? Yes, they can sit down and discuss. That's the better way. And nowadays, you can see that in newspapers, when you watch TV, you see that there are many articles or there are opinions dealing with violence inside the family. So that's why we are going to study it today with our text. We are going to talk about the causes, the consequences, and how we can avoid it. So now, let's start with our text.
Assuré que